Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mrs. Prietti, the supervising principal of the CGS. Thank you for being here on this beautiful afternoon to celebrate our amazing CGS 8th graders. To start this afternoon, we'd like to call up our National Junior Honor Society officers to come up and do the Pledge of Allegiance. So National Junior Honor Society officers, please come on up.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Try this mic. Here we go. I like this one better. All right. Well, good afternoon, like I said, and welcome. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to celebrate our students. To begin, there's several groups I'd like to thank. CGS families, thank you for your partnership and support as we work together to create a robust learning experience for your children. I feel honored to have known you, as well as your family throughout the past 10 years. CGS teachers, PTO, administrative staff, members who helped create this celebration, thank you. Your dedication to our students is unmatched. Finally, I want to thank our leaders, cheering for your feedback, and it's been a journey for the past 9 years. Your actions have shown us, thank you. Your actions have shown you to be inspiring artists, thinkers, musicians, advocates, and athletes. I will always be rooting for you. Never forget, if you believe it, you can achieve it. I'd like to call up Taylor Pedro, our student essayist, to share some words.
Before we start, everybody smile for the picture. Good afternoon, students, staff, administrators, family, and friends. I would want to start off by saying congratulations to the class of 2022, as it has been a struggle for the past few years among us. We made it. Through all the ups and downs, we made it. And believe me, there were a lot of those. I would also like to thank everyone in every part of the school for the love and lots of laughter throughout the last few years. Now, I can speak for most of us on this one. COVID-19 lockdown was one of the toughest times in over a century. From being stuck at home all day, every day, with nowhere to go and nothing to do, online school was the only active part of our day. The teachers struggling with muting and unmuting, presenting their screens, and just being introduced to Google Meetings, we persevered through it together. We entered back into the school in April of 2021 with all new school rules, social distancing, masks, and unusual class schedules. We're still able to adapt to it all thanks to our teachers and staff members who tried their hardest to make it feel as normal as possible no matter how difficult that was. For the past 9 years, most of us have been in the same place every weekday for 6 hours a day. Entering the building on the first day of kindergarten, feeling lost, scared, and not knowing where to go or what to do. Slowly, every year passing by, it felt more like a comfort place for us. From making friends at the red playground while playing games in those big rocks, to ice cream socials, and playing the parachute game in the little gym, and Buddy the Bulldog coming to visit all events, it started to become some of the best years of our lives. Before we knew it, we were decorating our lockers on the upper school side. We'd all dreamed of being in upper school, going on all the fun field trips, and having it be the last few years of grammar school. Starting in 5th grade, where we slowly started to mature and change, and the schoolwork became more of a challenge, it was very intimidating for most of us. This is where all the best memories started. Everyone looked forward to the day before winter and Thanksgiving break, where we all wore pajamas and watched a movie together and played games, or the school picnic outside with music playing and throwing water on each other. Many great friendships were forming before the 6th grade got cut short with an unexpected pandemic. None of us knew that these 2 weeks off of school were going to be some of the most difficult and strangest times of our lives. We finished the 6th grade school year online, had an unusual summer break, and started 7th grade back online. For a majority of us, this was extremely stressful, but the teachers and staff attempted to make it a normal learning environment. They provided lots of extra help opportunities and were understanding this possible because everyone was going through the same struggle. Within a blink of the eye, we were the oldest students in the building and finishing our last year full-time in school. Finally, we got to experience those 8th grade field trips that everyone had dreamed of going on as little kids and experiencing the amazing things that have been provided for us. Making the best memories and laughing uncontrollably with your friends at the lunch table, learning TikTok dances together, and the competitive soccer games at recess. Our journey as young adults before entering high school is slowly coming to an end. At the CGS, we have learned the simple building blocks of life. We learned how to be true to ourselves, never give up on what we believe on, and keep pushing through those good and bad times. Before we leave the school building forever and go our own separate ways next year and on, I would like to say thank you to the school staff who has pushed us as a class and helped us guide us in becoming successful. Take a moment to thank the bus drivers for providing a way of transportation to and from school, the teachers for helping us in every way possible, the janitors for cleaning up all of those messes we have made, and the lunch ladies for providing the meals for us every day. Lastly, thank your parents for the support they have given you and helping you finish your last years as a young adult. Like Mrs. Prietti has always said, if you can believe it, you can achieve. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2022.
Good afternoon, everyone. Earlier today, students were recognized for their achievement and received certificates and awards. We would like to recognize them now, publicly, this afternoon. Students, when Mr. Hatch calls your name, please stand up. We ask that members of the audience hold applause until all students are recognized.
All right. Outstanding achievement in science went to Yasmin Brita, Kyle Lee, Alex Kaz Busha. Outstanding achievement in math went to Tyler Williams, Jaden Finicario, and Emily Hernandez Ortola. Outstanding achievement in algebra went to Cameron Shumsky. Outstanding achievement in English went to Madison De Souza Mason, Isaiah Santiago, and Makisha Pierre. Outstanding achievement in social studies and civics went to Janar Albayati, Caden Chase, Nolan Solomina, Brooke Shaheen, Sophia Ramirez, Yelson Corsino Lantigua, and Alvin Nguyen. Outstanding achievement in ELAD went to Cesar Rodriguez and Sasha Musa. The Academic Perseverance Award went to Anderson Rodriguez Susanna and Michaela Mandeville. Outstanding achievement in band went to Cameron Shumsky, Edward Vermette. The Outstanding Achievement in Chorus, the Director's Award for Chorus went to Yasmin Brita. And for outstanding effort in chorus, went to Dominic Bennett. The Music Awards, Outstanding Student in Music, went to Hudson McCaffrey, Summer Shaw, and Jerome Ocampo. For health, went to Rainier Polanco del Rosario and Noor Anagam. For Spanish, went to Naveli Aponte, Gabby Larochelle, Alvin Nguyen, and Amado Isalguez. And the Outstanding Achievement in Visual Art went to Johnny Crow and Rachel Gutierrez. The Outstanding Achievement in Physical Education went to Jagger Carrero, Elliot Perry, Yanni Tekelis, Jaden Finicaro, Julia Finicaro, and Lorena Castillo Baroa. The Citizenship Awards for Miss Levinson's class was Makisha Pierre and Giodanis Rodriguez Navello. The Citizenship Awards in Miss Condon's class went to Charlie Masterakis and Noor Anagam. The Citizenship Awards for Mr. Cole Morgan's class went to Ava Perez and Odo Rijo. The Citizenship Awards in Miss Hubert's class went to Rainier Polanco del Rosario and Abigail Brillant. The Citizenship Awards for Miss McDougall's class went to Dasha Rosario Burgos and John Salcedo Reynoso. The Citizenship Awards in Mr. Emerson's class went to Anderson Rodriguez Susanna and Catherine Billings Bennett. And the Citizenship Awards in Mr. Hatch's class went to Emily Barbosa and Kyle Lee. When we think about this year's Albrecht Award recipient, two words consistently come to mind: persistence and tenacity. Both characteristics have led to this student's success. This year's honoree has impressed everyone with high achievement, effort, focus, and an unsurpassed work ethic beyond our expectations. This young person is an exemplary student in all academic areas, making the scholars list for all 3 semesters. The recipient has not only triumphed in 8th grade, but is kind enough to make sure that others have the same opportunity. This student perseveres in doing all work, going beyond what is asked and expected, and makes sure that peers understand and have the same chances of succeeding. This student is always willing to help. Though quiet, serious, and reserved, this student is an academic powerhouse, rising to every challenge presented. In a world recovering from the pandemic and the subsequent struggles that went along with learning, this young adult emerged as a leader and role model of class. On the walls of the classroom, this student is honors in band and its performances and committee. Community-mindedness of our recipient. Our Albrecht recipient is a remarkable young person by both being extremely focused and keenly aware of the importance of doing well academically. This student was a pretty easy choice. Tonight's recipient most reliable, humble, honest, and polite, and can look forward to a future that has no limits. The staff at the CGS knows that this student will continue to grow as a learner, continue to be self-motivated, and absolutely makes a positive mark on our society and the world as a whole. This year's recipient has masterfully completed the first step towards a lifetime of success, and any academic institution will be lucky to have this young person continue on the journey with them. It is with great extreme enthusiasm that we present this year's Albrecht Award to Sela De La Cruz.
I would like the opportunity to recognize our 8th grade National Junior Honor Society students. Please stand when I call your name. Noor Anagam, Andrew Bolton, Yasmin Breeder, Jagger Carrero, Caden Chase, Sela De La Cruz, Jaden Finocchiaro, Julia Finocchiaro, Kyle Lee, Hudson McCaffrey, Michael Nashar, Taylor Pedro, Brooke Shaheen, Nolan Solomina, Sean Sullivan, Dylan Sweetser, Emily Weingar, and Jaden Young. Congratulations. You may have noticed that there are several grade 8 students adorned with medals. These scholars have achieved a grade point average of 3.75 or higher in each of the 4 academic subjects for their 8th grade year. Their determination and hard work were celebrated earlier today, but will be recognized again this afternoon. I would like each student to rise and remain standing upon hearing your name. Yasmin Breeder, Caden Chase, Sela De La Cruz, Madison D'Souza Mason, Jaden Finocchiaro, Kyle Lee, Hudson McCaffrey, Alvin Newton, Jerome Ocampo, Ava Perez, Sophia Ramirez, Eliana Rodriguez, Michael Roy, Summer Shao, Brooke Shaheen, Cameron Chomsky, and Dylan Sweetser. And much like the Scholars Award, the Presidential Award is given to students that have maintained a certain grade point average in all core academic courses. The main difference between the two is that the Presidential Award recipients must have maintained that grade point average throughout all 4 years of upper school. The recipients must have earned an overall achievement level of CP2 or higher in the third trimester in reading, math, science, and social studies for grades 5 and 6, and an average of the letter grade A for grades 7 and 8. And as if that were not enough, in addition, these students must have scored an advanced or exceeding in either ELA or math in each year. As such, this is quite an accomplishment and extraordinarily difficult to achieve. We would like to recognize the following students to come up to receive their presidential award. These students are unaware of who they are, but will know in the next moments. I ask that Yasmin Brita, Alvin Nguyen, and Dylan Sweetser come to the stage. Congratulations. At this moment, I would like to call up the CGS Supervising Principal, Ms. Catherine Prietti, to give the Principal's Awards.
All right, this is always a hard decision. The Principal's Award is to encourage and reward students who give their best effort. Criteria for this award is based on attendance, social interaction, academic perseverance, student character, and staff input. Throughout the years, I've had the pleasure of watching these 8th grade students grow into dynamic young adults. Selecting just 2 students for the Principal's Award was quite difficult. The 2 deserving students selected for this year's award are the embodiment of our motto, CGS is the best. Our first recipient brings to mind a Dr. Seuss quote. It reads, "To the world you may be just one person, but to one person you may be the world." I'm not sure that this student knows how vast his impact on others was, but I saw it every afternoon. For years, he served as a positive, encouraging role model for so many. It never mattered if he knew the student, if they had classes together, or if they were in the same grade. While they waited for their bus, the younger students tried to mimic his quick wit, math fact quizzes, and basketball tricks to no avail. With a pleasant smile and in his deep, raspy voice, he always reminded them to grab a backpack, snag a jacket, and help with homework. He was the cool big brother many of them needed but did not have. With grace and ease, Lucas Gomez has always been a welcoming, courteous, kind face to Alvin Reed students. You are one of a kind, Lucas, and I can't wait to see what lies ahead for you. With the deep, raspy voice, ultimate definition of the phrase, if you believe it, you can achieve it. This student could have taken the easy road so many times throughout her time at CGS. To be honest, when classes get hard or times get tough, quitting is easy. It's the easiest route to take. Everyone can do it. But believing in yourself and pulling yourself together to push harder and persevere when things get tough, that is where grit and determination are born. This student just kept showing up and got back to work. Her drive paid off, and she reached all the goals she set for herself. Michaela Mandeville, you will have a team of supporters behind you who will never quit on you. We can't wait to see the great things you will do. Let's hear it from Michaela. Let's have Mr. Hatch and Emerson read the names of our amazing 8th grade final assembly students.
All right, if Mrs. Garrett approach. Just like we practiced. Daryl Destin. Maciel Javier Peralta. Emily Barbosa. Jagger. Lorena Castillo Baroa. Beverly Como. Ella Cowpar. Eric Francisco. Kyle Lee. Mastro. Hudson McCaffrey. Jaliani Manaja Baez. Alvin Nguyen. Eliana Rodriguez. Cameron Shumsky. Clevens St. Peter. Kellen St. Marie. Sean Sullivan. Dylan Sweetser. Nicholas Juliano. And Amano Isalgues.
Emerson's class. Jacob Amaral. Line up, please, sir. Stand on the left side. All right, Jacob Amaral. Genesis Aquino. Katie Billings Bennett. Kathleen Cairo. John Clark. Paul Cruz. Julia Finnegan. Cairo, Josh Jimenez, Michaela Vanderbilt, Devaney Villa, Michael Najar, Joseph Nims, Anderson Rodriguez Susanna, Isaiah Santiago, Saba Shaw, Nolan Solomina, Remy Tortola, Tyler Williams, Marissa Roden, and Brianna Young.
Will Miss Hubert's class please approach the stage? Abby Brillant, Braylin Emery, Jaden Gonzalez, Ariana Hansen, Ali Khalid, Gabby Larochelle, Delanio Lopez Alvarez, Leslie Lopez Roca, Louis Marasca, Sasha Musa, Yavius Ortiz, Elliot Perry, Sadie Petrowitz, Del Rosario, Sofia Ramirez, Cesar Rodriguez, Lisette Rodriguez, Adriana Rude, Santiago Vargas, and Josh Willette Clemens. And Mr. Cole Morgan's class can line up now.
Miss Condon's class. Eliana Brew. Yannigan Millar. Charlie Masterakis. Andrew Bolton. Yasmin Rita. Caden Chase. Giorgio Shafane. Sophia D'Angelo. Sila Dela Cruz. Lucas Gomez. Ana Guerrero Diaz. Nathan Kotila. Ryan Lee. Nathan Lucio. Taylor Pedro. Alexis Tavares. Edward Vermette. Kevin Vu. Emma Lee Weingar. Jaden Young. Would Miss Levinson's class line up over here, please? All right, Mr. Cole Morgan's homeroom. Naveli Aponte.
Binet. Alexa Juanagurio. Anthony Camponier. Johnny Crow. Giovanni Cureo. Madison De Souza Mason. AJ Figueroa. Jaden Finicaro. Aiden Lowe. Kelly Lutz. Shayna Mwangi. Gia Patel. Ava Perez. Lauren Quorm. Odo Rijo. Carlenis Sanchez Lizardo. Brooke Shaheen. Yanni Tekelis. And Evan Yahiawi. And will Miss McDougall's homeroom please line up to my stage right?
Mrs. Levinson's class. Janar Aviani. Victoria Candida Salas. Marissa Campo. Josh Danella. Josh Di Fatima. Abby Finelli. Rachel Gutierrez. Ryder Hanson. Shanika Bestie Hilton. Janelise Jerez. Kayla McDonald. Diane Marty. Jerome Ocampo. Marinelle Pena Hidalgo. Alexis Phillips. Makisha Pierre. Michael Pittman. Gigandanis Rodriguez Navejo. Michael Roy. Giuliani Ujoya. And Bella Williams.
All right, Miss McDougall's homeroom. Alex Cass Husha. Yelson Corsino Lantigua. Nicole Goncalves Gonzaga. Emily Hernandez Bartola. Yesmi Lopez Lopez. Ashley Mejia Rodriguez. Shapan Mukti. Daisha Rosario Burgos. John Salcedo Reynoso. Kawan Scantleberry Bauer. And Anderson Via Matza.
Congratulations, 8th graders, or should I say rising freshmen. We're so proud of you. Students and families that are on the field, please keep in mind that we need to leave so that the Timony can prepare for their ceremony. So please, this side of this field, please exit through the gates on the right. And this side of the field, please exit through the gates on the back. We need to make sure that we take our pictures, but leave within the next 15 minutes. Thank you so much and have a lovely evening.
John!
Yeah, handshake it. You know what? You did good. You know.